I've always wanted to join the police ever since I can remember. I've always wanted to do my best to make a difference to somebody. Having a job where you can make a difference, where you are able to offer help, where you are actually able to save life was really important. And I'm still as passionate now as I was 21 years ago. Hi, I'm Skye. I'm PC Skye Morden, and I'm currently a tactical trainer and a Taser lead instructor. The most important part of being a police officer, it's having empathy. Even when the world seems to be against you, it's having that compassion. I'm trans. I've always known I'm trans, ever since I can remember. Growing up, I just pretended to be someone I wasn't, and I hid myself away. Every time you see yourself in a mirror, every time you walk past a shop window, you have this feeling of hate, this feeling of anger, of just, that is not me. And as time progressed, it got to the point where I'd done some research. I started to look into what gender identity was, and that the science was there, that actually I'm not mad. There is something here, I am trans. So I came out.
When Skye decided to come out in the police force, I did have some preconceived ideas about how that would be for her. I had a feeling it would be a challenge. I knew that she'd been in the force a long time and that she had a lot of friends there, but I also was concerned that there would be a lot of people who maybe wouldn't understand, who would have their own views, and I was concerned how she would be supported and protected within that.
The job has hugely surprised me. My colleagues have been wonderful. I have had so much support, and I've had nothing but love. The rest of my experiences with that have not been quite so good. Since I've came out as trans, sometimes I do feel like I'm swimming through a sea of hate.
There's been a lot of hate messages out there, but you can ignore those, because the really important messages are those emails from parents of children who are struggling with their own gender identity, and those parents who've reached out to Skye to say, what you've done has been amazing and it's really opened my child's eyes and they want to now follow in your footsteps, and that's all thanks to Skye's work.
When I came out and I received the absolute avalanche of hate and abuse, I reached out to the police LGBT network and I found a family. They have given me strength, they've given me courage and friendship. They've offered me support when I felt low, and it's something that I really cherish. It's important that I show my colleagues that trans people are just simply human. And I need to be visible so that the trans community can see that the police are the trans community, that we are the public and the public are the police, and actually, as Robert Peel wanted, they have a representation. They have somebody that is doing their best to try to make that cultural change. There is no job like the police. It's without doubt the best job in the world. But it's also hard. There are some days where you think the world is against you, but you sit back and you think, that day I saved a life. That day I did something that was frightening, unbelievable, scary. But you know what? It made a difference to somebody vulnerable, somebody who needed somebody there for them. I made a difference that day.